Because it's like the saying goes, everybody wants to be oppressed, but nobody wants to be oppressed. Because when it's time to be oppressed, nobody wants to be oppressed. Why? Because being oppressed, as it turns out, isn't as fun as you think it is. Hey guys, it's me, Navi, and welcome back to my channel. And of course, if you're new here, welcome baby. I'm very glad you're here. I got a bone to pick with all of y'all. Actually, I have several bones to pick. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys what I think we all need, what we've all been thinking up here, but have been too afraid to say it here. I'm not afraid. Therefore, I'm going to be the volunteer and say what we've all been thinking all year long. I'm gonna say it. These are the trends / concepts / hashtags that need to die, not just in 2021, but before 2021 gets here. Let it die. Let it die. Let it die. Let it die. Let it shrivel up and die. Let it die. Now, just as a little side note, I've made a video like this before. Wink, wink. And when I made that video and when people watched it, did those trends come to an end? No, but it is decreasing, and I've noticed because I haven't seen it much. Like the sandals, I haven't seen many people wearing the sandals. Well, then again, but it's December, so. But enough of me blabbering about it because I am ready, okay? I am ready. Like, I'm about to explode with what I'm about to say, with what I'm about to tell you. My first trend that needs to die. And honestly, it shouldn't even be a trend. People using activism to get clout. Y'all have got to know what I'm talking about when I say this. To get likes, to get follows, to get subscribers, to get TikTok followers. I will give a prime example. June. Does anybody remember Blackout Tuesday? Anybody in the audience remember Blackout Tuesday? If not, that's okay. Basically what it was when everybody and their mama on Instagram posted these black squares in hopes of trying to unify the people and save the world and end all racism and homophobia and solve every single societal life problem. Yeah. Let's post black squares on our Instagram in form of unity for the Black Lives Matter movement. And then in the hashtag, we can put Black Lives Matter. Okay, cool. That you want to spread awareness and be involved and try to help out. But the problem with that was when people did that, it actually didn't help at all. So basically all it really did was block out important information because people were also using the Black Lives Matter hashtag to spread organizations, phone numbers, bail funds, all that good stuff. And on top of that, there were people that posted those squares trying to be in unity with the movement and have not posted a thing about the movement since. They never posted a thing about the movement before it even started, before it became popular, that is. They posted that square and said, look at me, Black Lives Matter, follow me on TikTok. Follow me on YouTube. Didn't post a single thing regarding Black Lives Matter at all ever again after that. Another good example, Breonna Taylor. Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. Y'all made a song. Words to a beat about this woman who was brutally murdered, but you couldn't sign any petitions or donate any money or go show up to a protest or you. You shallow. You need to be ashamed of yourself, you shallow mother. Using the Bible or Christianity in general to try and excuse homophobia is not okay. I had a girl DM me about somebody who was a lesbian, and she wanted me to report their account because she was lesbian. Now, if I try to tell you guys this story, it's gonna take up the entire video, and I have a lot to say. But to sum it up really fast, I told her, baby, I'm not gay or lesbian or bisexual or any of that. but I still support. And I explained that to her, and she was like, oh, well, you don't go to church, and you don't read the Bible, therefore your opinion is invalid. Really? My opinion isn't valid because I'm not a diehard Christian like you are. Oh, okay. Being a Christian does not excuse being a homophobic. And what kills me is when they try to pull verses out of the Bible trying to excuse their homophobia, and they can't find a verse that even matches. They can't find a verse that even goes along with their logic or their reasoning. It's so friggin' funny. Oh my god, it's hysterical. Double standards among women and men in 2020? Really? 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 So when guys rap about shooting loots and hitting bricks and bleeding the block and effing chickens, that's okay. But the moment a female says, quote unquote, I somewhat enjoy sex, that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line. That's where the line ends. Like, this is what's acceptable, and then this is the line, and then here's women over that line. That's what we're saying here? Oh, it's not? Oh, it's not. Then what are you saying then? Explain it to me. Explain it to me in the comments. Go on, go on. I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm sitting crisscross applesauce and I'm waiting. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm moving on. You took too long. I'm moving on. Oh my god, you're canceled. She's canceled. Canceled, 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 canceled. Do y'all ever get tired? Here's my thing about cancel culture. The only time I've ever actually seen it work is with Shane Dawson. I do consider he actually did kind of get canceled. He really did. However, before we canceled him, you guys tried to cancel Doja Cat. Y'all tried to cancel her by saying that she was anti-black, and she came out and proved that she wasn't. That was the first error. The second error is the fact that y'all are missing so many people that need to be canceled, and they're not canceled. They're still out here in these streets. Y'all tried to cancel this woman first, but y'all won't cancel people like Trisha Paytas, the Paul brothers, Nikita Dragon. And that leads me to my next concept that needs to be canceled this time next year. Or better yet, like now. Idolizing problematic people and putting them on this pedestal needs to stop too. Y'all gave Lovely Peaches a platform. Y'all tried to cancel Doja Cat, but you gave somebody like Peaches, Lovely Peaches. There are people that are actually relevant that have a smaller platform than this chick right here. Y'all gave this woman a platform, a huge platform. And if you don't know who this is or what she does, be glad. Be very glad. There are people out here that are actually idolizing and supporting this woman. For what? For what? For what? I don't get pressed over just anything. Actually, I do. But this. If y'all knew what she did, then you would know why I am so pressed about this. Making politics and politicians your personality trait. Get a new personality. This goes for both Trump supporters and Biden supporters. The election's over, okay? Biden won. I'm sorry if you're so upset about that, but Biden won, so let it go. It really bothers me how there are still Trump 2020 signs in people's yards and on the back of their Ford pickup trucks. So please quit with the Trump 2020 crap and saying that he lost and that he's entitled to another term, because that's not how our Constitution works. Take down all of that Trump merch you have in your room, that Trump poster you have up in your room right now. Take it down. Take it down. Take down the posters, take off the hat, take off the shirt, take it all off and throw it in the garbage. Because at the end of the day, these are old, pasty, rich white men you guys are going so hard for. Old, rich white men with privilege. Way too much privilege. Way too much privilege. How does one person get that much privilege, but I can't? Your zodiac sign does not define you. Unless you're a Gemini. Which in that case, stay away from me, you two-faced demon. I'm kidding. Please don't take offense to that. It was a joke. I repeat, it was a joke. It was a joke, bro, chill. Not all Pisces are bipolar. You're not sex crazed just cause you're a Scorpio. You're just sex crazed. You're not a wife beater because you're an Aries. You're just a wife beater. Cancers are not weak and emotional human beings. Well, most aren't. I'm one. You guys have got to stop letting these zodiac signs define you. Because the more you let it define you, the more you limit yourself to all the stuff that you could be doing right now, but you're not letting yourself do that. Why? Because you're an Aries. Do you see how that sounds? The 1950s are not an aesthetic. What part of women having no rights and constantly being forced to cook and clean and sweep in the kitchen is an aesthetic? What part of black people and LGBTQ people not having any rights is an aesthetic? You do realize that the only good thing that came out of the 50s was Marilyn Monroe, and she's dead? My grandparents and my great-grandma were alive during the 50s, and not once have they ever said, yeah, let's go back to the 50s. Just a great time. You wanna know why they never said that? Because it wasn't. I'm beginning to think people are calling the 50s an aesthetic just to hide the fact that they want to go back to that time period because they're racist. Do you catch my drift? You catch my drift? Last concept that needs to die is honestly a little more lighthearted compared to the rest of this video, and that's shaming people for not having like the newest iPhone or Samsung. Actually, no, it's the newest iPhone, because I've never heard somebody be like, oh my god, she has an outdated Samsung, can you believe that? Everybody wants the iPhone these days, but not everybody can afford the newest iPhone, okay? Apple moves fast, and when I say fast, I mean fast, like fast. Not everybody has the money to just out of nowhere drop and splurge on the new 11 or the 12 or the 10 or the 10R or the 10S, especially right now, okay? We're in the middle of an economic crisis. So if you know someone that has the 8 or the 7 or the 6 or the 6S, don't shame them for it, okay? Like let them live, because those phones get so freaking expensive. It's ridiculous. $1,000? $1,000 for a phone that I can end up dropping on the concrete and it'll just be done for? I don't think so. If you're one of those people that are out here saying stuff like, oh, she has the 6S, I know she's so poor. Go look in the mirror and look at yourself, take a deep look inside yourself and really think, is it worth making somebody feel like crap about what kind of phone they have, knowing that they don't have the ability to upgrade like some people do? Like, is it really worth it? I didn't think so. Now look at you. You feel bad, don't you? Apologize. Apologize right now. Go ahead. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Much better. Those are all the things that I could think of that need to be gutted in 2020/2021. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. If you liked it, please let me know by liking this video, leaving a comment, and of course subscribing to my channel. Comment down below if there are any other things that you think need to end here right now while we're in 2020. And of course, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I will see you guys next time with another video. Have a great morning / afternoon / evening / whatever time you watch this, and I thank you for doing so. Bye bye!